All right, today I'm going to do a couple things to my 2004 Jaguar. It has a little bit of a hesitation, and thanks to jaguarforum.com, really helped me out with a lot of situations that it might be. Change all the spark plugs. I got a double platinum spark plugs. These are pretty good, 6 of them. And I'm also going to change the upper gaskets and the lower gaskets. Also, I'm going to clean the manifold, also in some of the electrical connectors. Alright, this is the reason why I'm doing the tune-up here. Car starts are all good. There's no check light. But when I push on the gas, I'm gonna put it on neutral. As you can see, there's a hesitation. Yeah, I bought this car about a couple months ago, and I did a lot of, I put the 18s on it, decal, also put an iPod connector. There's a lot more things that I'm gonna do to it. Disconnect all these screws up here. Take this out, of course, and step by step. So let's do it. The thing we did was we took out the air filter box. As you can see, screws on top. Also, you have screws at the bottom. You have 2 screws in the bottom. Take this out, disconnect this, disconnect that. Boom. What's exposed now, you see the coils for the 3 spark plugs. Unfortunately, not all 6 are right in front of us. There's 3 in the back. So let's get this going. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take out the manifold. Manifold is a little tricky. It has about 10 bolts. It's all around. And also these connectors. So connector here, this connector over here, connector. Also at the bottom is more bolts. So we're going to take this out, and that'll be the next step. Alright, now we unbolted all the bolts on the manifold. Disconnected all the connectors. There was a bit of them. And just make sure you mark it. You mark where the large bolts are, because there are large bolts, like right here. I put a B next to it. Big bolts, small bolts. So just remember, there are 3 bolts in the back, very difficult to get to. Now, as you can see, the manifold is off, and now what's exposed is, of course, the coils, the 3 of them in the back, and also the gaskets. We're not done yet. We're gonna have to dislocate this. Gotta take the bolts out of here because the lower gaskets are underneath here. Let's do it. Alright, here goes the next step. Took all the bolts out of the upper gasket, where the upper gasket's at. As you can see, I covered the holes. I don't want to make sure you cover that. Took out some bolts over here, as you can see, and there was a connector over here. As you can see, there's a little connector. I didn't disconnect that because I have access now to a lower intake manifold gaskets. As you can see, I'm gonna replace those, and I'm gonna clean this thing up. Make sure I cover those holes also while I clean it up, and I'll check you out. Over here, we made it pretty nice. Just installed the new gaskets. As you can see, the old ones were not that bad, but still want to replace it. I cleaned a little bit inside here, a little bit, but not too much. And the next step is putting that back in, and do the up. All right, we just finished installing the new gaskets in the upper intake. They were pretty thick. These are the old ones. They didn't look too bad, but I'm kind of afraid because these look like the original. I'm not certain if somebody might know, but if these are the original ones and this is a 2004, that's ridiculous. But whatever. All right, we just finished up with the upper intake gaskets. Now I'm gonna do the spark plugs. So I'm just gonna, here you see the bolt, there you have to take out in each one for the coils. I'm gonna analyze the coils, make sure the coils are alright, and replace the spark plugs. Alright, we just took out the coil. As you can see, it's not that too bad, so I'm not gonna change them. I have the spark plug here. They got a pretty good set here of NGKRs, so really nice. So don't look too bad, but I'm still gonna change them. As you can see, that's the first one, and we're gonna go and replace all of them. Alright, we just installed the spark plugs. As you can see, tighten them back up. Now it's time for the manifold. I cleaned it up a little bit. Now we just drop it in there, and just make sure you remember where the bolts are at. We did mark them. Remember, you got 3 of them in the back, as you can see. One right here, one over here, and you got one all the way at the bottom here. This is the one that might get you, so just remember, and all the connections. Remember where all the connection goes into place. Now what I'm going to do is just put back the filter, the box, and I'm going to start her up. Hopefully I'll take away the hesitation. I understand if that doesn't work, my next project will probably be the O-rings, the IMT O-rings, and just replace those. I'm guessing that you have to take this whole thing out, or maybe somebody might know a better way. If that doesn't work, of course, the knock sensor, which was all the way inside, and if that doesn't work, maybe that might be the situation, and hopefully they'll solve the issue with the hesitation. So that's it.